Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Today's Sunday. Now, a video I just posted up minutes ago, I thought I posted it yesterday. I realized when I was going in to play it back, I didn't post it. I have no idea what happened. But that was shot for today from yesterday. But I'm shooting actually Sunday. Today is Sunday, so happy Sunday. Not to confuse you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Again, in the beginning, thank you so much for all your interactions on my last video that was posted. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's, wow. Okay. I don't even know where to start with this. The Genie Plus app is going to be going into effect on October 19th. Unfortunately, it happens to be my birthday that they're going to do this. I know. I mean, I'm sure there's many other people whose birthday is October 19th. But it's, you know what? This is not for the good. This is not, let's say this situation is not for the weak. Wow. People are now speaking their views. As I had said yesterday, there is a it's upsetting, it really is. There is a petition for the fireworks show that had happened, the new fireworks show. People don't like the fireworks show. There is a petition. Personally, after you're now, the Genie Plus app is going to be coming, not Genie Plus app, it is part of the My Disney Experience app. They just incorporated the Genie Plus program into the My Disney Experience app. You will see a change in your app on October 19th. However, I think, you want to do petitions? Let's see who the tough guy is. Get a petition going for the Genie Plus app. A lot of people ain't going to like this. They're already... Disney didn't even get out of the starting gate yet with this. They already changed, they tweaked certain things. And I'm telling you, I have been saying this since the beginning. Disney does not know what they're doing from one minute to the next. They change. They flip themselves. And they're flipping a lot. They're flipping more faster now than ever. While watching other people's YouTube videos, I am subscriber to other channels, and there's quite a few that I follow. I stated this in my other video, and I can't agree with them more. A lot of them, who are actually probably sponsored by Disney, they probably get little perks here and there. They are annual pass holders. They do pay for their passes, but they also get special perks because of the publicity that they give to Disney, the attention that they give to Disney, and this is what Disney thrives on. I don't think Disney is going to like quite a few opinions from these people, and these are the people that you're sponsoring Disney, okay? And rightfully so. They are giving their honest opinion. They are people just like you and me. I mean, of course, they may pay a little bit more for their rights to enjoy a day at Disney World, Disneyland. Whether it's be Disneyland has a little bit different than ours. But as somebody else stated, and I like this statement, and I didn't really think of this. Let me fix this camera. I really didn't, because there is a glare on these glasses and it's like really annoying me. I know, I can't help it, the light is shining. They had stated that Disneyland is considered more of a regular park than Disney World. Disney World is more of a tourists-based oriented property. You know, you have more tourists coming, you have people coming from outside countries, outside states. Not to say Disneyland don't have it, but Disney World is more popular for that reason. Totally understandable. I myself have never been to Disneyland. I've always wanted to go to Disneyland. If it wasn't for Walt with Disneyland, we wouldn't have Disney World. It's that simple. These people who do YouTube videos, they're sponsored. They are, people pay to watch their videos. They're a sponsorship. Some of them get trips. Some of them get new stuff to review from Disney and everything. Okay, that's all fine and cute. But I will agree that all of them are saying in a roundabout way the same thing. This Genie Plus is going to be a big problem. It's confusing to understand. Absolutely. For the people who are going there. Now, Disney had changed. It's on, okay, let me just do this. Disney Plus is one thing that you pay for. Let me see if I can understand it. It's $15 per day per person to purchase certain rides. Okay, it is an upgrade. Lightning Lane is a different price. It is a different section, if I can say that right. It was explained so many ways. I mean, I take notes, I watch people's videos, I learn from them. So I am basically repeating, but in my own words. So please understand that. Lightning Lane is also a Genie Plus thing, but it is a separate price. The thing that caught my eye is that when you're going to use Lightning Lane, the prices are going to be per day. It's not going to be the same price. You may have it the same price. I guess whether it be maybe park capacity or the most popular of the ride or how they're going to do this per day. Disney, the executives at Disney, the shareholders may wake up and say, oh, okay, yesterday, Rise of the Resistance, and by the way, Rise of the Resistance, most popular rides, Ratatouille, those are not part of the Genie Plus. Those are part of the Lightning Lane. So those rides aren't included in the regular $15 per day, per person. That happens to be a Lightning Lane specialty. I'll call it the Lightning Lane special. Disney executives are probably going, okay, we charged $7 for Rise of the Resistance yesterday. Let's go up to $9 today. It goes, I think it's just going to go by popularity, park capacity. I don't know what in their pea-brain, warped, twisted minds, who is coming up with this crap. I still say it is, I hear water and I think it's raining. I want to say it's raining. I don't know. I hope I'm not getting a leak. But anyway, I hear tick, tick, tick. I think it's raining. Anyway, let me get off of that. I don't know who in their warped minds, twisted pea brain, is thinking this up at night at the executive boardroom. And I know I keep saying executive. Disney is owned by a share. It is a share, stockholder share company. Nobody else actually really owns it but a bunch of people. Well, whoever the bunch of people are, you people seem to be agreeing to this crap. It is so not right. There is going to be a lot of problems with this, I guarantee it. There is a lot of confusion already, and this thing didn't even get out of the starting gate yet. So just be prepared. Now, I don't know if rides like Rise of the Resistance or Ratatouille or the Mickey and Minnie's Railway, because those are all Lightning Lane passes. I think you got Splash Mountain Lightning Lane pass. This is just a bunch of who can pay the most to be entitled the most. Who can pay the most to be the most privileged? The privileged are going to be. And you know what? I'm throwing those words out because I'm not the entitled and I'm not the privileged. I am just a regular person that's going to pay money to go into that park and try and enjoy a day. My husband and myself, we had a big discussion about this. I don't agree with a lot of the views. I says, listen, and I'm just going to put it out there. I says, listen, you want to put up with that? That's going to be fine. I know you're desperate. You want to go, and I use the term desperate, but you work all year. I understand that. You are entitled to plan a trip and go. But when you get down there, and I said this to him, when you get down there, I don't want to hear no complaints. Because being up here and seeing it unfold is one thing. Listening to other people who have experienced or who are going to experience it is another thing. Being down there and actually visualing it, seeing it for yourself and actually experiencing it for your, I can't talk today. Experiencing it for yourselves, being down there, that's something totally different. That's 3 different things. People who are coming from other countries, are they really going to put up with this? I want to just walk into the park, like the good old days. Walk into the park, pay my price, and do whatever the hell I want to do at the time I want to do it. We have been going down there since 1994. There was no such thing as fast passes. There was no such thing as that. So we just got on rides. We waited our turn for rides. Tower of Terror. I think I've stated this before. Tower of Terror. We waited when that ride opened that year. 2 hours. 2-hour wait. We stood there. We sat down. We waited. And we were okay with it. We're older now. I understand that. So maybe the oldness gets in there, and the age kind of sets you in where I really don't feel like waiting 2 hours for a thing. Fast passes, when they came out, they were okay. We did, and I will admit this too, we did not really take advantage of fast passes as much. We really didn't. We saved it for maybe 1 or 2 rides, and we would do those. We would try to get the fast passes early in the morning. Those rides were done. We got a chance to ride those rides one time. We're happy. I have a feeling the next time we're going to be setting foot into that park, whenever the case may be, whatever year that is, I have no idea when this is going to happen. We're not going to be able to get on any rides. That's my fear. And I don't know if people realize this yet. You are not paying for that. You are not paying for that disappointed experience. You guys should come out with a disappointed package. You guys should really do that. Disappointment tier package and work your way up, because that's what it is. For the entitled and the privileged, because we have more money and we can pay for it. We could do it. This country, since I'm going to go a little bit political, since the election, since the pandemic, since everything that's going on in this world, we have become more of a country, even more divided than usual. And you could say it if you want. A few people had said it on their Disney vlogs on YouTube. They said, well, we don't want to say that because, it's everybody's together, and it has nothing to do with if you could spend more money. Basically, yeah, it does. It does. Disney is leaving the less fortunate, I'm going to say it, less fortunate people, the regular people. Disney is leaving us behind. They are catering to the people who are going to pay more, if that even happens. Because I even think some of the people that are going to pay more are going, hey, wait a minute, whoa, back up. I got to pay what for what? You better educate yourselves before you even go down there. And I say this, I used to enjoy making the reservations for the trip. I used to so enjoy this. It's part of our routine. It was fun. Even my thing for the airline and/or when we take Amtrak. It's part of our routine. It is part of the whole vacation process. It was fun. This, however, the next time I'm going to do this, I can already see it. It's not going to be as fun. I mean, even canceling my reservations, the last 3 trips, canceling them was not even as fun. The only time I ever actually canceled the trip was due to the weather and with Amtrak not running. And I should do a whole video on the experience with Amtrak. I love my trains. We love our trains. We're train people. We love our trains. Okay, but that's another subject. Just even canceling all that gave me half an ulcer. This is going to give me a full ulcer by the next time I go to book a trip. I think that everything, it's new, it's exciting. People are just, oh yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. I am so sick of hearing that. I am so sick of hearing that you are okay with it. The more you people are going to accept and be okay with it, the more we're getting kicked out. The more we're getting stepped over for people. And I'm saying it is a divided situation. It is a divided situation. And I'm sure all the shareholders of Disney do not give a crap. They're probably sitting there laughing their asses off, let's be honest. This is how I feel. This is my personal opinion, by the way. So I'm taking all this information and I'm processing it, and this is what's coming out of me. This is how I feel. I don't apologize for it. This is how I'm feeling. It is a divided situation. If you have to come out and say, how could you not even say this is not even divided? You have different lines for different things. How could you not say that's not divided? That is a divided situation. You're entitled to this. Now, pass holders. I was pissed off at pass holders for many years. I had said this to you, I think, yesterday in the video. My husband, we went, Rise of the Resistance opened. We weren't even nowhere near that ride, but we were going to, we were standing online to get some of the merchandise. Here's where they're divided in it. How can you say it's not divided? Certain section for pass holders, certain section for you regular people. My husband was in the pass holder section. He really liked the shirt. He was looking, he says, I like the shirt. I says, but hon, you can't, that's for pass holders. We can't buy that. Because we're not entitled to it. It's only for pass holders. So my husband's face dropped. He was like a 5-year-old kid. What do you mean I can't have that? We can't have it because we're not pass holders. We have this line to go on. How could you say this ain't divided? It's been divided for years. This with the Lightning Lane, the Genie pass, this is only making matters worse. Let's be honest. How could you not say it's not divided? I'm getting on a better line than you. You got to stand on standby. I'm getting on fast pass. Sometimes there was a thing, with fast pass. We didn't do fast pass, like I said. We haven't done it a lot. We never took advantage of it a lot. For the ride, for Soarin', for this, for that. If we are going somewhere, if we want to be somewhere else, we would take a fast pass just to pass the ride, to get on the ride and continue our rest of the day. This should not be a difficult process. Disney is making this really difficult, whether you want to hear it, whether you like to hear it or not. It is the God's honest truth. I see things outside of a box. This is going to be a problem. How many people are not going to pay for this? And they're going to shoo away from it. Now, our little standby line is going to be even longer because there's going to be a lot of people that are not going to accept that. So there's your dividing right there. How could you say it is not divided? We've been divided for years over this. Everything down there is a stressful choice. Booking a vacation should not give me an ulcer, but I'm sure it's gonna. When that day comes, I'm gonna feel a little flustered when that day comes. I'm not looking forward to booking my next Disney World vacation. I'm just being honest with you. Ooh, wow. I cannot wait to see how this unfolds. Now, we have, and I've said this before, we have one store left in New York City. I think we have one. We have one main store left, and that is the Times Square, New York City. I have stated this before, just to give you a rundown one more time, and I don't mean to repeat myself. I worked very shortly for the big Fifth Avenue third floor store on Fifth Avenue back in the year 2002. It was going from 2001 into 2002. So it was basically half a year. Okay. That store was the flagship store. It was taken over by the Walt Disney Company from Florida, the actual Disney Company. It was taken over by Disney World. New changes were made. They scrapped out certain old things, got rid of many people, many good people. They basically wanted a whole new regime. They got it. They may have kept one or two here and there. They went for a whole new regime. They had a reopening day. By that time, I was already out. I went to the opening day store. A bunch of us did. Just to see what was what. However, that Fifth Avenue store, within a matter of a certain amount of years, actually closed. Disney World took that, shrunk everything, and moved that stuff, that store, that establishment, down to the what you see today, the 2-floor, very small, very cramped 2-floor store at Times Square, New York City. I now hear that that store may be going out. I take this very personal. It's something very personal to me. I say to you, as the Disney World company, and I say this with a heart. This is only my sole opinion. This is how I feel. Nobody's going to take how I feel away from me. Pack your crap up and get out of New York City. I saw pictures. A friend of mine had posted some pictures. She sent me some pictures of the 50th anniversary merchandise. I would have liked to have went into because I'm a little bit farther away now. I would have liked to have went into the city and seen if they had any 50th merchandise, 50th anniversary. She took a picture of me. She says, Maureen, this is all they got. They only had a few shirts, few of the shirts that they're selling on Shop Disney, a few shirts. No bags, no Loungefly bags, no cups. They should have done that. They should have sold. This is their shot right here. You want marketing? You want to make money? You want your business? There was a small display. That's it. You should have at least sold what you state that you want to sell. You have the shot right here to do it. Just do me a favor, pack your crap up and get out. Get out of New York City. Just don't even walk, run. And besides the fact the store was empty that day. This was the opening day. This was October 1st for Disney, the October Disney World anniversary. My friend was down at the store that day. She said, Maureen, this is all they got. Because I told her, if you see that bag, pop that bag for me. You call me and definitely the money's going to you. Nothing. What are you doing? You got rid of all your mall stores. You got rid of all the stores because you claim that you want to make the merchandise. You want to focus on the merchandising online. You want to focus on this and create. So far, you have created shit on a stick. Okay? That's what I consider this. And I just came out and said that. And I apologize for, any word. But this is basically what you did. So the Times Square store, and I'm just being honest with you, I take this very personal because if it wasn't for, it's the same, it's the same company that took us over and moved down there. Okay, it's Disney World. Just leave. Just go. You are in a cramped Times Square area. You have all you're basically in Broadway. You have all the Broadway shows, Disney Broadway shows. Aladdin opened. Okay, Aladdin opens. I'm going to switch over. Aladdin opened. They had to shut down the next night. They are now reopened again. So because they had a COVID situation. And these are your employers, Disney. Just saying. That for me, I do hear that store, it's one of the last ones here, that just may be going. I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm going to be very happy when it does go. You're not doing any favors. You're not doing us any favors. You wanted to do the 50th anniversary merchandise. You should have had everything there. I would have been willing to go into the city and make that trip and just purchase a lot of the stuff there. I would have been able to do that. But no, you didn't do it that. I don't know what your problem is, Disney. I don't get what you get out of this. You're just annoying. You're just basically just annoying. Pack it up and move on. Get out. And I hope I see that day. I'm going to be happy. I'm not lying to you. I am not lying to you. You're not doing us any good of being here. You're just selling a bunch of crap. You're not selling any of the good stuff. It could have been so much more potential on that. Okay. I'm going to leave you now. And I just pulled out one of the things that I bought from my Disney store here at the mall. This was the very last thing that I purchased before that store closed here at the mall. And I think I got it for like $2.79. So this used to be like, what, $9? I'm sure it's more money now at Disney World, but it's nice to have a little piece of something. I needed it for my bag. Anyway, I thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much again for subscribing. Sorry for my ranting and raving. This is just how I have to deal with things. I have to let it out. As I'm sure many of you are more frustrated. That Genie Pass thing is really going to be a doozy. I am not looking forward. But I am interested in to see it come out of that starting gate and everybody to go. You know what I want? You know what you don't realize it now. You may be paying for rides and everything, and you have to put your credit card and everything. You're going to come home from that trip. Not only did you spend a whopping amount to begin with, you're going to look at that credit card bill and you go, after you pay for all those little rides, if you pay for all those little special things, that we should actually be getting included. You're going to look at that credit card bill and go, oh my God, yeah. Enjoy it, because you people are the ones that are putting up with it. Me, I'm not putting up with anything. I won't do it. Petition. There is a petition for the fireworks. Start a petition for the Genie Plus, and I am not kidding on that. I will personally sign that petition. I will do that. With a smile on my face. You want to get something going? Let's see who the tough guys are. You don't like something? Fight to make it change. Fight to make it change. All right. Happy Sunday. God bless you. Love to all. Can't wait to hear your views on this. Let it loose. Speak your mind. This is how we get things done here. Speak your mind. Okay? Totally honest. I welcome that. All right. Have a great day, everybody. God bless you. Bye-bye.